Welcome to Talk EDU. Today's episode is about the lifetime value of a student. My name is Rachel Meyers. I'm the Strategy and Operations Manager for the Education Sales team here at Google. Today we ask the question, how much is a student worth to your institution, not only immediately, but over the whole course of his or her relationship with you? If you don't know the answer to that question, you're not alone. Many schools and education service providers are only now looking at the lifetime value of their students. So why now? Retention rates at for-profit institutions give us a hint of a more systemic problem. Per higheredinfo.org, in 2010, 79.4% of first-time college freshmen returned for their second year at a four-year private, non-profit institution. In contrast, only 46.8% of freshmen return at for-profit institutions. This indicates that perhaps we are not getting the right students in the door in the first place. We're all fishing in the same waters for student leads, and it's getting tougher out there. There's not as much demand as we've seen in recent years. What we should be focused on is finding the students that will thrive in our unique institutional environments instead of any student interested in education. And that's where lifetime value modeling comes into play. Through modeling the lifetime value of a student, we can increase long-term profitability. In the short term, the volume of leads may decrease if we're only going after the most valuable students, but in the long run, we will have higher enrollments and more students staying the course. We can increase the effectiveness of our marketing programs. Once we know how much we can spend to acquire a new student, we can change the media mix to favor the channels that bring in the most persistent students. And finally, we can predict successful students faster. Once we've modeled out lifetime value, we can then look back at the data and find the leading indicators of successful students. So how do you go about it? Lifetime value modeling is a marketing methodology that has existed for some time. All the data you need will come from within your own institution. It's good to note, Google doesn't actually have the data necessary to track lifetime value for our advertisers. It's strictly an internal process. Start the conversation with your tech or IT team. They may have the data you need, as well as the expertise to start modeling. If you don't have the expertise in-house, consider hiring an outside consultant. And if your institution has had success with lifetime value modeling, we'd love to hear from you. Please comment here.